for yourself personally, how's the season going?
Good. It's been, our team has done, I just think we've had a lot of quality change over the past, 5 months. Sorry, I lose track of the days. We've just gone through the right amount of adversity. I think that was really important for us to have a slow start and to maybe deserve to win some games at times and not, and deserve to win some games at times and still win. And I think it taught us to play the right way. And we're still working on elevating that and I think kind of upgrading our games that way. But it's fun to be a part of a group like that because it's not just happy-go-lucky all the time. I mean, that's also fun. But I think going through adversity builds a lot of depth in your team and culture and the way you play, and it's really just fun to be here. In some ways, yes, but also no. Like it's crazy how similar the themes were, right? With a slow start like last year, but I think the biggest thing is this year we're learning from that because you start to win, right? And you can either just kind of ride that wave and maybe you don't have a good game and you still win and you're like, oh well, everything's good, we won, so not a big deal. But I think the difference this year is we're like, okay, yeah, we did win, but what can we still upgrade on that? So we're still taking all of our, like we're making our mistakes and we're learning quickly from them. So I think that's kind of the biggest difference is we have a better perspective after going through last season. Yeah, really good. Like we just blend really organically together, which is really nice. Like we're just always helping each other, and they bring such a sense of stability, which isn't always common in goaltending because there is only one spot on the ice. But I think we're all like we have similar values, similar character traits. Like we're all different, of course, but we all just kind of like love each other, if I had to put it simply. And it's fun to come to work and be with them every day, and we just accept each other as we are. And I think that's what makes a really good goalie group. Yeah, that's everything, right? Because we all, like other goalies, understand goalies more than anybody on the planet, right? Because it's such a unique position, such a specialized position in a team game. So to be able to, go have like a therapy session with your buddy, or to be able to talk through things over coffee or whatever, and someone who just understands what that's like, and you're able to reflect at different points in your career. And I think that's what it's about, right? I mean, it goes beyond hockey because these people will be people I'll be friends with for life because when you go through hard things together, you're connected. And I definitely think that we have that. Yeah, no, it's fun. I always like seeing people from the Maritimes. It's like, you live in the woods and you kind of have you may not know everybody, but sometimes you do. Like a good example is me and Allie Monroe. We met, 15 years ago because we're the only girls playing on our boys team. So we met in the girls only locker room, right? And then we played on Team Nova Scotia together, but we never played on like a full season team until we both came to Toronto. So it's kind of like you have an old dear friend, and then you're now building roots in a new city together with a new team. It's like that was something I was super grateful for when I came here, knowing someone like Allie was on the team, and Blair and Troy, and it's really, really special having the Nova Scotia connection, but also from the support we get from back home. Because people, when they check into the league or they're maybe seeing it for the first time, they're always really stoked, I think, to follow Toronto because of Maritimers. Yeah, there's a lot of pride, I think, and there's small things that you'll see, like there's a Nova Scotia tartan, like a pattern blanket that I'll see everywhere, and every time you see someone with something, if I'm wearing it or someone else is wearing it, you always connect over stuff like that. But I think just a lot of pride and kindness, and it's like, oh, you left Maritimes, buddy, nice to see ya. And I think that's just always a place of home, or it gives you a sense of home and belonging no matter where you are.
And what about the connection to this city, especially for you?
Yeah, I've been really lucky. I've been here for 3 years now, and especially when the PWHL came together, I had been signed to a former Leafs team in Toronto, and I had roots down here. I live with a billet family who I'm still very close with, and at first I had more than that because I figured the chances of coming here were quite slim, just by statistics. And then so the fact that I was able to come here, and now I've been here for 2 more seasons beyond that, I mean, you just make more friends, you make more family, and I think people is what makes places really special, right? And then now having the connection with all the fans that come to our games all the time, and like season ticket holders, people that come once or twice, or people that have watched on TV and they're like, oh my God, I saw your game the other night, talk about this crazy play, and it's just a sense of connection, and I love it here. Yeah, it's super important because I didn't come out till much later in life, and I just had no clue. Like, and I look back and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that could have saw that coming from a mile away. But at the time, I didn't know because I just didn't see anyone that like looked like me. I always figured I'd grow up and I'd actually be a really feminine person, and I'm always like, someday I'll be something that I thought I should be, rather than just being and existing as I am. So I think that I've always been someone to not really be super apologetic about how I express myself, and just being very free and joyful and expressing the love that I feel from the stuff I get to do. So I think that a lot of people connect with that, and they see someone who maybe looks like them or represents something that feels very important to them, and I feel very proud of that. I feel very grateful. Because I would have loved to have seen someone with a mullet or a shaved head or whatever, and there's a lot of players like that in this league. I think that I appeal to the queer audience because I'm very visible and open. I love talking about it because I think it's really important. But yeah, it's something that I'm really gracious for and proud to have the stage that I do.